Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, hi, I'm Aishwarya. So summer is here and I won't lie, I hate it. It's sticky, it's hot, it's gross. My hair is frizzy and flat at the same time, and I'm always hot. Pun intended. But moving on, I thought romanticizing the spring and summer would be like a good start. So here I am sharing few ways you can romanticize your spring and summer. So let's go. Number one, manifesting. So spring is considered a new year in a lot of cultures, and so it's basically a beginning of a new year. It symbolizes new beginning, and what better to start a new beginning than with manifesting. So you can manifest your dream life, your goals. You can make some goals and plan for your year, and it seems like a good start to do that. So yes, manifesting. Number two, spring cleaning. It's a very famous thing and a lot of people do that, but the idea is this: if you want a space for new things in life, you have to create it, which means you have to let go of the old things. So this time is a good time to declutter your clothes wardrobe, your makeup, skincare products, your stationery, papers, documents. I for one have a lot of papers, and I use a lot of papers, and I don't know, pens and stationery is a big thing for me, so I need to declutter a lot of that, and right now seems like a good idea. So yes, declutter. Number three, spring wardrobe, which means saying no to black and yes to colors and pastels. Now my wardrobe consists of black. I think 70% of the clothes that I have are black, which is well, but I have been making a conscious effort to not wear black and wear white and colors and pastels, because it's so hot here, especially in Mumbai, that yeah, you can't wear black. Now spring wardrobe also means bringing back old cotton sarees. Oh, beautiful. So this season is a good season to style your Indian clothes, cotton kurtis and cotton sarees and kalamkari things in cotton, which looks amazing, by the way. Chicken curry, and this has a bit of a chicken work here, so yeah, that. So a lot of that, and pastel nails, so yes, and very cute minimal jewelry and hair accessories. Like I'm wearing a clip right now, and most of the time people tend to wear their hair in a bun, so yeah, something like that. Bows and bandanas and all of that, hair accessories, cute clips, and I don't know, pins that you can put in your hair. So yeah, that. So yeah, saying no to black and yes to pastels and colors. And my most favorite, summer dresses. Dude, this is a season of summer dresses and no one is complaining. I am a very big summer dresses girl, so yes, summer dresses season is here. Number five, going on a hot girl walk. It's just basically going on a walk or a stroll or a run or a jog, but just calling it hot girl walk because we are romanticizing life now. So it's nothing. I just go for a walk every day. I want to. I go for a walk around thrice a week or something like that, but I would like to do that every day. I would like to actually step out of my house and go for a walk. But I have been doing that very sincerely, at least 3 times a week, which is great. So yeah, you just go for a walk and call it a hot girl walk, because why not? Also, maybe yoga. Summer, I think, seems like a good time to lose weight or get your workout going. I am someone who hates working out, but I have been doing it very consistently for past 2 weeks, and I'm very proud of myself. Yeah, that happened. And yeah, I don't know what got into me, but I have been very consistent about it, and I'm very like, I stick to my workout routine no matter what. So yes, this is one way to romanticize your summer or spring, is to work out, go for a walk and call it a hot girl walk. So yeah, there you go. Number 6 is reading fiction or reading anything basically. But why fiction? Is because I used to be this big fiction girl, and I remember I have spent so many of my summer holidays reading fiction books, but I don't know, I realized recently that I have been only reading non-fiction for a while, and I was like, hey, what happened to that old Aishwarya? I want her back. So I started reading fiction again. I have been reading one book a week and it's going great. I am on my 4th week right now with the 4th book, which is, yes, great. So yes, lot of fiction, lot of romantic books, by the way, because it's spring, so yes, it's allowed. Number 7, luxury water. It's nothing basically. You just take a pitcher or a big jug and you can put water, and then you can put cucumber slices and lemon, lime, chia seeds and make it a luxury water, because why not? Or like for example, for me, I used to love doing this back at home. I would take a big glass, I would put a lot of ice cubes and just plain water, and I would drink it. It's nothing. This is a perfect example of little things make you happy and bring happiness into your life. So yes, luxury water. You can also make homemade lemonade and like drink it throughout the day. Or kokum sarbat, if you are into it. I am into kokum sarbat. I love kokum sarbat. It's my jam. It's my thing. I love it. So yes, kokum sarbat, lemonade, luxury water, so that you are hydrated. You can also put it in cute glasses and drink it. I have this theory. I always think that when you have cute glasses or cups or sippers, you drink more water. I don't know, call me weird, but it's my thing. So I always buy these cute glasses and drink from them, because then I drink more water. I got this from DMart for 20 rupees. Oh, this is so cute. Number 8, opening your window. Yes, if my father is watching this, he's gonna go crazy and he's gonna be so happy. I hate sunlight. I am not the one for the light. I usually use very thick curtains to like block the light, but I don't know what has gotten into me. I have been like opening the windows and like curtains and like opening the window, and I'm like, oh, fresh air. I have become that person, and I think it's helping me. I don't know if it's in my mind or something, but it's helping me, and I feel my mood is a bit better because of the light and the air and the fresh air. So yes, opening new windows to new life. I have become that girl now. But anyway, but yes, to romanticize your life, you gotta do what you gotta do. Number 9 is new setup. So I think you should change your space a bit. You can maybe put different curtains, you can change your bedding, you can make a little bit of changes to your workstation, and I think it makes a big difference. You can clean your bookshelf if you have one, or something of that sort, because I think a new space brings new energy and it helps you and it keeps you motivated to do a lot more. And I don't know, it's just one of my things where I think if I change my bedding, I'll instantly feel better. But I always feel better, so it is a thing, okay? It's not like I'm blabbering, it's real. So try it out for yourself. Number 10, dreamy morning routine. Yes, I have been doing that. So I wake up every day, I drink my water, and I have gotten into this very weird morning stretches thing. So for 25 minutes, 30 minutes, I do morning stretches. I randomly look for some reference video on YouTube and I follow that video and I do 30 minutes of stretches. And for some weird reason, I love it. I look forward to it. So every day I wake up, drink my water, change my clothes, and I'm like on my mat doing morning stretches. So you can design a morning routine for yourself. You can maybe read 10 pages every day in the morning. You can open the windows and look outside for maybe 2 minutes. I don't know, I'm just romanticizing life right now, so yeah, it counts. You can learn a new skill, you can work something of, but it has to be like a routine. It has to be a morning routine. You can make your chai in a very romanticized manner and like drink it like chai in a calm space before you like rush to your work. So yeah, dreamy morning routine. Number 11 and my favorite, picnics. This is a perfect time to go for a picnic, but you have to do it before it's very sunny out, so maybe before 10 11 a.m. so you have to wake up a bit early and I don't know, wear sundresses and go for a picnic, put a mat on a like green grass and color and read books and eat muffins, and yes, picnics. which also means walking barefoot on a green grass, and it feels some other thing. It hits different. Boy, you have to do it this year. Number 12, baking. I right now can't bake because I just moved to a new place in Mumbai and I don't have enough appliances or enough material to do it here. But I used to do that when I used to live in Pune because I have an oven and a microwave and a lot of like baking stuff. And I learned to bake cookies and cakes and muffins and bread, and it turned out great. And yeah, I and my brother had a lot of fun doing that because they just ate it. I was the one making it and making a big deal out of it. But yes, it was a fun thing. Baking is very therapeutic and it's a very fun thing to do, especially in the spring and in the summer. So yes, baking. Number 13, journaling. Yes, I'm also that girl. I was not one before, but in these few years I have become a journaling kind of a girl. So yes, buy a cute journal and write, or maybe put stickers, and like it's like a craft thing to do. It's also very therapeutic and it very creative and I love it. So yes, buy a cute journal and go. Number 14 is less technology and social media and more of everything else, which means more reading, which means more learning new skill. I think I'm going to learn knitting. I don't know, I just want to. Let's see if I can, but that's going to be my new thing now. But which coming back to less social media and more everything else. So you can read, you can learn a new language, you can do a lot of things, paint, color, spend time with your friends, actually chatting and not sending memes, although that hits different. So yeah, memes are allowed, I think, but I have been trying to be very less on social media and I have not spent a lot of my time scrolling through Instagram. I used to do that a lot. I was addicted to reels, I think, at one point. Now I'm making those and not actually consuming. So I have become creator, not a consumer, which is please, okay? So yes, less of social media and more of everything else. Number 15 is art. Creating art, making it, painting, drawing, doodling, anything. I am going to start with making bookmarks because I've been reading a few books right now and I don't know, I need bookmarks, and instead of buying it I thought why should not make cute bookmarks at home. So yes, I'm going to make bookmarks, but you can doodle or draw or color, make mandala art, anything artsy, and yes, there you go. Number 16, popsicles. Homemade popsicles is a thing and I love it. There are several recipes that you can try. I have made a watermelon popsicle, watermelon kiwi. I have made mango, orange. I have made malai kulfi like popsicle and it was amazing. So popsicle is a thing, especially in a summer, and what better way to enjoy summer than eat a popsicle? Especially while you're watching something on your Netflix or something. Popsicle is a thing. So make popsicles. Number 17, bringing plants into your home. I won't lie, I have been thinking of buying plants and becoming a plant mommy for quite a while now. But yeah, it's a very big responsibility, or I'm not entirely sure if I'm ready for it, but I think it's going to be such a therapeutic thing, and I think green makes everything better. You can say, oh, I have one plant that my friend gifted me and I've been taking care of it, like I'm obsessed with it. So yeah, maybe in this week, I'm not sure, I really don't know what I want to do, but maybe this week I'm going to finally go out and get some plants. I really hope I can take good care of them, but I really want to give that a try. So yes, bringing plants into your home. Number 18, pink and glowy makeup look. So this is summer, which means we say no to heavy makeup, heavy eye makeup, heavy eyeshadows, kajal and heavy thing, and we say yes to more natural skincare, natural makeup, pink and glowy, pink blushes, very minimal makeup. So yes, and something which is a bit glowy and shimmery and cute. So say Yes, and hello to glowy and pink makeup look. Number 19, watching Bridgerton and Pride and Prejudice and Sense and Sensibilities and everything of that sort, because it's spring. Spring screams Bridgerton to me, and it's a very beautiful series. You will see these women wearing these really nice dresses and doing this curtsy, and I don't know, it's so cute and romantic and very Jane Austen jazz, and it's my thing. If you haven't watched Bridgerton, please do. I recommend that to everyone. Season 1 is a bit steamy, very steamy actually. It's like, oh my god, steamy. So if you don't want to watch something which is that steamy, you can go for season 2. It's equally good. There is this character Anthony who looks at Kate and says, you are pain to my existence, an object of all my desires. And I'm like, oh my god, no! So it's my thing. And of course, Pride and Prejudice. I sprinkle a bit Pride and Prejudice everywhere. There is a book, I read that. I read a bit of, I read some pages every week, and I am obsessed with that book. So yes, I'm also going to reread that, and I'm also going to rewatch the Pride and Prejudice. Mr. Darcy, I'm coming for you. And Bridgerton and Sense and Sensibilities and everything of that sort. So yes, there you go. And last and number 20, ice cream nights. Don't order your ice cream at home and eat it, but when you finish your dinner, you can go for a bit of a stroll and then eat, like buy those cones and then eat it. And it's a thing, and I'm going to do that. I actually did not want to do ice cream at all this season, because I was like, hey, I want to lose some weight, and I'm my heaviest right now, and but मेरी एक ही life है यार, ice cream नहीं खाऊंगी तो मतलब क्या ही मतलब है फिर. So maybe not a lot, but like once in 2 weeks I can go and eat ice cream. Okay, it's not like it's that big of a deal, and yeah, whatever. So I'm going to go and eat ice cream once every 2 weeks, and you should too. Oh, ice cream. And yeah, this is it. These were 20 things you can do to romanticize your life. I know video बहुत लंबा हो गया है. If you're still watching it, aren't you a darling? Thank you. That's actually very sweet of you. Thank you. But anyway, these are few things you can do to romanticize your life. And yeah, मतलब अब मैं बकवास कर रही हूँ, अब मेरे पास कुछ है नहीं बोलने के लिए. So I will end this video right here. If you liked this, don't forget to click on the like button and subscribe to my channel. And there is this one person I don't know, because there is no name, some crazy something, and this person has been putting comment on every one of my shorts saying make a long length video, make a long length video. Honey, this video is for you. This is such a sweet thing to do. This is so kind of you, and I felt so great reading that message that somebody wants to actually listen to me chatter, listen to me talk random things. That's just, oh, that's so kind. So this video actually is for you. I hope you liked it. I hope everybody liked it, but especially you liked it. And I will see you really soon with a new video. And I will, yeah, that's it. अब मैं बकवास कर रही हूँ, अब तो अब रुकते हैं. Bye bye.